All right, today we'll be doing what is this? Thumb taping. So for the thumb taping, we're gonna go in with our pre-wrap right here at the forearm and wrapping all the way up. And then once you get to the thumb, you can come up and around like this and then kind of manipulate it around the thumb to anchor it under that joint. But you don't want to be right on top of it. And then you can also come back down. There we go. And then I'm going to end right here. And then with our 1.5" white tape, we're going to do about 2 to 3. We'll do 2 anchors at the forearm here. Oops. Okay, and then going in with our inch tape, we'll do 1 anchor around the thumb, going right under this joint here. I believe that's the IP joint. Okay, so right about there. And tear. All right, and then from there, what we're gonna do with our inch tape is do 4 to 6 banana strips. So you'll wanna measure it off from this anchor here to your top anchor and kind of fanning it out. And layering one on top of the other by half. Yeah, layering by half. And you can have these pre-measured and just apply it all at once, which is what I'm gonna do for the next couple strips here. All right, we'll see how much 4 gets us. Smoothing that down. And then checking in with your athlete to see how the tension is and if it feels secure enough, which I believe I'm gonna go in with 2 more just to be safe. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna put 1 right in the middle again. All right, and once you have these banana strips down around the thumb, you'll go back in with your 1.5" white tape and apply C-strips to close this up. And with your your circular strip, sorry, you'll go all the way up to that joint to make sure the top of those banana strips are secured in. And again, with your circulars, laying them over by like half. So this is where you'd come in and do a horseshoe. And if you need to, you can have your athlete turn their hand so you can hit those angles. Okay, do 1 more. And with these, you kind of got to be careful not to go too high to avoid restricting those joints. I'll go like this for me, flip this way. There we go, thank you. See right here, I was almost over her pinky, so I'm gonna go back down a little bit, back over, and ending right there. Okay. And then molding that down. And then after that, we're gonna go in with our inch tape for our spica figure 8s. And then from this one, you'll want to start on the palmar side So like right about here, pulling down, and then up, coming up on the fingernail side of the thumb, up and making sure that you're just below that joint and around. You will have a little wrinkle, but that's by design. And down and laying back over that first strip. And you'll do the same process for a second lock. Coming back over under that joint and around. The wrinkle behind the thumb is all right. And back down. And you can come back further down to lock around the wrist. Okay. All right, once you have that Spica figure 8 in, you'll take your 1.5 inch white tape back up in your hand. You want to create a Lauren strip to close up any holes on this side of the thumb. And with that, you'll peel here down the middle. And then on the other side to make that little H, like a Band-Aid. That should do me. And so we're going to come up behind the thumb, placing this one down, following the other. Should lay right about there. And then after our Lauren strip, we'll secure our spicas again. Well, we did our 2 spicas, so we'll just go ahead and secure everything up with circulars, just closing up any holes and any wrinkles. And then after our closures, we'll do one more spica lock. And then ready. All right, gonna go ahead and go into our horseshoes. Oop, 30, 30, 30. Okay. Oop, there we go. Let's do that. Oop, laid kind of funny. All right, I'll do one more to cover up this stuff here. Can you go ahead and flip your hand for me? Thank you, thank you. Get back over. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anytime it does that, we start over. Okay. All right, this should be a good one. Back over, reverse tear. All right, and this is where we would do our spica strip to secure this Lauren strip in. So again, palmar side. Up, across the top here, watching that joint, and then back up, and back down, and around the wrist. And then after you get that last lock in, you mold out your wrinkles, which I had quite a few. And then you would check for circulation. It went a little tight, but that is our thumb taping.